Welcome to video number 2, how to supercharge your business income. I have a formula for supercharging your business income in order to grab the profits so you can use those profits to build your personal wealth. And my formula is based on 20 years of looking at clients' financial statements, doing business advice, laboring in my office, in my business, and working on what works and what not. And these are my observations and my formula if you want to succeed in your business and make a profit. Because at the end of the day, we all can achieve sales in our business. However, the key is to make sure that out of those sales, you end up with a good profit. So how do we supercharge that income and grab as much profits as possible? Well, I believe that the first thing you need to look at when you look at your sales is you need to look at your core service or product and how much income you're generating from that core service or product. The formula I use is that you can't have under 75% of your total business income to be anything but core business. That means your bread and butter, the work that you do day in, day out, 75% of your time, 75% of your sales can't be anything but core business. And that core business service that you provide or product needs to be achieved efficiently and effectively in order to provide it to the client so you can make some money. So your core product needs to be no more than 75%. If you're doing anything under, you are not making any money. You are actually losing money, because at the end of the day, you will realize that at least 75% of your sales will end up to pay your business expenses and wages. So that makes sense to have that 75% of your business to go into your core product. The second level is what I call your cream. If you don't have a cream service or product, you will not make a profit. Whatever will come in will go out in overhead expenses, and the big bulky item, especially for professional services, no matter what you are, will be the wages and the superannuation. And your wages, of course, for managing the business. The cream is where you're going to make your profit. So you need to, if you don't have a cream service, you need to create one. Your core service only pays your wages. That is not enough in order to secure your business and your personal financial future. The reason is you need those profits to build on your wealth. You need those profits to grow your own business as well. So it's not like you're gonna just take the money out of the business and dump it into your personal account. The cream service or cream product is where you provide that service to the existing client. No one can do cream service to anyone but an existing client that is being serviced a core service. You get that? Your cream service is provided to your existing clients who are getting a core service. That means that particular client is picking up two services from you. One is the core service and the other one is your cream service, where you provide more value for more money. And you need to, as you're servicing those clients for the cream service, you need to grab that money, take it out, and put it in your profit bank account. That money is to build your personal wealth. The third service is, which a lot of people tell me, they always have, being in business, you are always at the mercy of a one-off client that walks in the door, referred by an existing client who might be a core service client or might be a cream service client, and you need to service them for your reputation or because it might be interesting work for one-off. And it doesn't mean that this one-off is a small dollar amount. It could be a big amount. Your one-offs should not be more than 10% of your sales. The reason is you can't afford to keep creating and recreating new services to fit people, because the money that can be made is from the core service as you're doing it efficiently and effectively. And basically, in layman's term, you're spitting it out, you're churning it out. You need to churn out, and sometimes you would just need to do one-offs, whether it's because it's a strategic thing you need to do in your business, or it's for a strategic client that you're working with, but no more than 10%. If you look at your client base right now and you see that you're doing more than that, you're tired. And you are providing more time, more wages for these kind of services, and you're making no money just to keep the doors open. It does not make sense. You need to go back and say, can I just increase my core service sales? Can I bring a few more clients to compensate for this one-off that I'm waiting for, I'm begging for? One thing I forgot to mention, your cream can't be a big number. It could be between 10 to 20%. I say about 15% is enough, because not everybody will take on a big ticket item service. This is not a cheap, as you can see, we call it cream for a good reason. So keep that in mind. The last one that I would always recommend you do, because we're in the business of providing service to people, there will always be somebody that you would do a job for, love. I have a couple of clients that I've marked. I have seen that they are in need of support and business support and financial support. So I give them a bit of more my time. I don't charge them for it, or I charge them lower, because I want them to grow, and it's part of my community service, because I don't have time outside of my working hours to go and do community service. So I see that as a community service when I pick 1 or 2 business clients and I give them a bit of TLC, and I give them more of my time, and I don't charge for it. However, if you provide more than 5% of your sales to those kind of clients, you'll be burnt out. So be careful, be choosy who you support and love. So here is my formula. 75% of your sales should be bread and butter, your core service. 15 to 20% roughly of your service would be cream. Take that cream, pay into a profit account, because that is where you're going to build your personal investments. Your one-offs should be no more than 10%. If you need one-off jobs so that you can tie up your sales for the year, go back to, can I offer my core service to more clients? Do I need to increase that to 85% so I can survive? Your love jobs, people that you connect with, people that you think they need a bit of help, you want to give community service while you're working in your business, they should not be no more than 5% of your total sales. So this is my formula for you to supercharge your business income. Focus on the 75%. And if you do, it's easier to build on the cream, the one-offs, and do a bit of love in the coming year. Thank you for listening.